Hello everyone, welcome back to RC Robotics. My name is Cole, and in today's video I've gone and got a brand new little toy from AliExpress. Now this video isn't sponsored by AliExpress, even though the last video was AliExpress also. I've just gone and ordered a bunch of cheap stuff off AliExpress, but this thing is basically the biggest bargain of the year. Now, you've probably seen these on a little advert. It's a little FPV car. This one I've gone for the G-Wagon one, so it's a little Mercedes G-Wagon inside here. I've also gone for the one that's no controller. So you can get one that's got a controller, and you can get one that hasn't got a controller, and you control it off your phone. That's just enough what I was looking for, because I'm looking for a little desktop toy like this. And yeah, so if you're playing it in this sort of vicinity, you don't really need a controller. The app is fantastic. The car is fantastic. So I'm just going to do a little unboxing, how it came. I have played with it, obviously, but I'm going to do a little unboxing, show you what it's like, and yeah, then we'll go into the app, have a little play with it, and then I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make maybe like some sort of like rock crawling thing that you can literally just play around with on the desktop here in the studio. So let's get this thing out of the box, and then let's get building. So this is the Tech FPV car. Now the app that comes with it's called FPV car, something like that. I'll put a link in the description where you can go and find it. Basically, if you look in the instructions in here when you take it out, in the instructions, half of it is in Chinese, I think, and half of it is in English. Now, I went to the English side and scanned this QR code. This doesn't really bring up anything. It just brings up a blank page for me. Maybe it might work for iOS, so this might be iOS. I'm on Android, so never mind. I literally just went to the Google Play Store, typed in FPV car, and this little picture came up, and this was basically the first one that was there, the most popular one. So you just go straight, if you're on Android, go straight to the Play Store and download the first app that you see that looks similar to this. It's WL Toys. I'll show you the app in a minute. But this is how it comes in the box. Very, very sweet indeed. Now, the one thing I like about this camera, it is detachable by two little magnets. And you've got your car inside. And that's how simple it is. So basically, as I said, I got the one without the controller. I imagine the one with a controller will become a bigger box. But this one is just physically controlled through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. No, not Bluetooth, sorry. It's controlled through Wi-Fi on your phone, which is 2.4 gigahertz, which is Bluetooth. Now, as you can see straight out the box, the wheels are sort of like that. Now, this is the most fantastic thing about this car. It is proportional. The throttle is proportional. The steering is proportional. Yeah, for the price that I got it for, I think I got it for £18.79. For that kind of price, this thing is absolutely fantastic for a proportional, micro scale car like this. And you get an FPV camera on the top. So let's charge this thing up. It takes around about 15 minutes to charge up, and then we'll get some close-up shots of it working. As you can see under here, it's just standard USB-C, and this is a little LED. It goes red when it's charging, and then turns green when it's fully charged. So as you can see there, we've got green LED on the charge, so you basically pull it straight out. And it's that simple. The car is ready to connect to the app. So, another thing I will say about this car is the FPV camera does get rather warm when it's switched on. The instructions say it's got a runtime of around about 25 minutes. The camera rather overheated about 4 or 5 minutes into playing with the thing. So yeah, and that's if you're moving forward. I was doing a bit of rock crawling and sort of not moving forward enough, and it overheated pretty quickly. This code on the top here, when you connect into the phone, that is your password for your Wi-Fi. So those last 6 digits, just type them into the password, and it's connected straight away. It was really, really easy and quick to connect to the app. And yeah, you get a live feed. It's really, the latency on it is really, really decent. It's not 0.3 milliseconds like you would get with 5.8 gigahertz, but it's sort of, the latency obviously goes more and more the further away from the antenna you get. So I haven't tested the full range of the camera yet, but I definitely want to test the full range of the camera. I plan to open up the camera eventually in the future, see if I can get it to be powered externally from an external battery, and then sort of stream it from an aeroplane or something like that, and get some decent footage and see what kind of range you can get from this tiny FPV camera. This is the app. It's got loads of different features in it. So this is one of the first features I was playing with, which was line follow or line assist, it says in the instructions. At first, when it said that line assist, I thought it sort of
stay to a track, but it doesn't. It's just shows you which way the wheels are facing. This is the VR mode, which you can stick into one of those cardboard VR goggle units for your phone. And then this is my favourite part of the app. You can actually control the car with one hand, so you can basically dual with the forward and the steering on one stick. These three basically change the velocity of the steering, of the acceleration, and the top speed of the car. So yeah, it's great that you can change all of those things in the app. All of this is basically rubbish that's going to go in the bin or in the recycling. So before we do that, I think we can recycle this thing one last time. I'm going to make like a Micro Machines-esque sort of little, assault course on this tabletop here and see if we can navigate it. But first, we need to get building, and a bit of hot glue, bit of tape, bit of cardboard, and a bit of foam board. So let's go. Going to do it for the FPV car, and that is going to do it for this video. Thank you very, very much for joining us today, guys. If you want ask any questions about this car, then leave them in the comments. I'll do my very, very best to get back to you. If you do like this content, then please do consider clicking that subscribe button. It's just up there in the corner. And if you want to see any more of my videos, I'll put one in each individual corner available. Thank you very, very much, guys. I'll see you again very, very soon.